Welcome back to another episode of my Garden Diaries 2023. This is episode 13, and it takes place May 2023. Enjoy. Oh, I missed it. When I just came out here, I was going to take all the plastic off because I think the rain's over. The blue jay was on my basket tearing it up. But I did find some things at the 99-cent store yesterday that are made out of the coconut fiber. So I bought them to put out here for the birds. I just haven't gotten to them yet. But yeah, he was having a good old time. Is it the males that built the nest? My dirt's going to be coming out soon. One of the things that I wanted to accomplish today is to finish screwing this hook, which I know you can't see, into the pole here so I can hang a flower pot. Well, I have one hanging, but I never could get the screws in all the way. I did do another one on my other pole, and it worked. And then when I went to do this one, the screws would hardly go in. So I thought, oh, okay. And I tried this a while back. I thought, okay, maybe my drill, the battery isn't charged enough, especially after doing the first one. So I let my battery charge again, and I tried it again, and it just wouldn't work. Like, there's no torque. I put it on the screw, and I pull the trigger, and it doesn't do anything. So I thought, well, maybe the wood's too hard. I don't know. Let me try to charge my battery again. So I did it again, and it still didn't work. So I thought, okay, maybe excuse me, maybe because it's a battery-packed drill, it doesn't have enough oomph, enough torque. So I go to Ace Hardware, and I'm looking at the drills, and I have to go get help. So I go ask for help, and the gentleman comes over, and I told him, oh, I want to look at the drill up here. I don't remember which one it was, but I don't see any down here. The one on display I was pointing to. And he didn't see any down in the cabinet either. And I said, well, let me check it out and see how heavy it is, because it looked really heavy. So he handed it to me, and I'm like, oh, this is too heavy. So we found another one, and I'm like, nope, this one's too heavy too. And I said, because I'm going to have to hold it up to push a screw in. So I told him what I was doing. I said, I'm trying to screw some screws into a wood post to hang a plant hanger. And I think the wood's too hard, and I don't have enough oomph to get it in. And he said, oh, that doesn't sound right. And he said, on your drill, do you have the thing to turn? And I said, well, the only thing that I have on my drill that turns is to fit the drill bit, whatever drill bit you're using. You know, you turn it and loosen it and turn it to tighten it. And he said, well, pretty much all drills have a thing that you turn. And he showed me on the drill that was there on display. And it's the torque, you turn it to different numbers depending on what type of job you're doing. Like if you're doing sheetrock, you don't need that much oomph. I don't know what words he used. Oomp's my word. So you don't want it, you know, to drill the screw all the way in and make like a big hole. So it has a dial on it. And he says, before you waste money, go home and check your drill. So that's what I did. I came home that day. This was, I think, last week. I haven't tried it yet, but I came home and I looked at my drill. And lo and behold, this is what he was talking about. These numbers right here. The only thing I knew that turned was right here to loosen and tighten where your drill bit goes. So I do have these, but I haven't read the instructions. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's read the instructions. I've had this drill for a while and never read the instructions. Who needs instructions for a drill? So Figure 5, torque control. Wait, okay. To set the tool's torque, rotate the adjustable torque collar as required. There are 24 clutch settings in all. These are indicated by numbers depicted on the torque collar. For light duty work, when using small screws, set the collar to the smallest number. And that's what mine is on, is the smallest number, and it's not working. So each click in a counterclockwise direction means an increase in the torque produced. Blah, 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 blah. The highest position is the drill mode and is indicated by a drill bit icon. Let's see. Okay, is that the drill bit here? And this is the smallest for screws. Oh, I never noticed this arrow. There's an arrow right there too. So let me show you what my problem was. Momentito. So, can you see the screws? That's as far as I could get the screws to go in. So this is wobbly. But look at this, oops. So this is wobbly. It's not supposed to do that. But look how pretty that hook is. Oh, I just love it. I either got it at Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's try the drill. And it doesn't do anything. So that's my issue. That's what I was talking about. So let me turn this. Wait, that's to the highest number. Or let me put it on the drill bit. And let's see what happens. Now it sounds like my battery's going dead. Ah! Well, I hope I have enough to get this done. Momentito. It's still not working. It's still not working. I'm so disappointed. On to my next project. Whatever that'll be. On to the next project. My blue tarp in the back, which I put out a video before of how I put the square rock tiles on it, which I loved. I loved it. And I think it looked beautiful. And it did last all through the winter, but it got faded, and it stayed all together, but it started drooping down off of the blue tarp. So I just took it off and threw it away. So I had to come up with another idea. I would love to do the same thing over because I thought it was beautiful, but it cost about $20, which isn't bad, but I just didn't want to spend that again. I wanted to come up with a different idea. So I got another tarp because I don't want to have to take that one down because it's up there and the tarp is doing good. So I got another tarp, and I was looking around. I don't even know if this is a better idea, the best idea, not a good idea. But I found this, what do you call it? Adhesive covering. And it's wood. So I thought I would try to cover the tarp, the new tarp that I bought, prior to putting it up there. Because last time when I did the tiles, I wish I would have thought of it prior to even putting the tarp up at all. So I'm gonna try to unstick this and stick it to the tarp and put it up on top of that tarp there. On guard. Woohoo! Knee pads. You know, I was thinking about not wanting to spend just 20 more dollars. That's the reason this is called the Frugal Gardener. Because I'm frugal. I'm never really good at using contact paper. So I'm hoping this doesn't give me too much trouble. Finally. Okay. Okay, I gotta cut it off there. Oh, I should measure how long that is and cut them beforehand. I tell you, my videos, you have to watch them all the way through to know what not to do. Let me go get a measuring tape. I don't even know why I didn't think of that. Measuring tape. Measure first, people. You probably already do that. All right, first I gotta fix my knee pad. There. The rounded part's supposed to be on top. Okay, measure, glasses. I was saying, just let me get to the end in my mind. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going in. I got my staple gun. Ooh, I better check for staples first. Instead of just assuming. I barely have any staples in there. Let me go get some staples. Okay, staples. The Frugal Gardener should be called the Dizzy Gardener. Or the What Not to Do Gardener. Alright. I thought I had recently put some in here. That's why I didn't check. Alright. Please work. I hate that blue tarp. Alright. I like it better than the blue tarp, but I could say I love the rocks a lot better. Because during the summer, those are all pretty much shade plants too, and during the summer they get a little too much sun, so I have to have an umbrella there too. I don't have it up all the time because they can take a little bit of sun. But when the sun's getting too hot, I put the umbrella up. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I've had my drill plugged in while I was doing this. I'm gonna see if it charged up a little bit, so I can perhaps work back on that hanger. So momentito. right, see, this plant hanger worked. I was able to get the screws all the way in. So I'm in a quandary. Got my drill. It had some charge to it. So I tried again and it still wouldn't work. So then I thought, let me try some smaller screws, shorter screws. And that's as far as the shorter screw would go in. But then I was thinking, you know, I was able to screw the eyelet in by hand right there. So what if I try to put the hook on that side, and then if I still want it to hang over here, just turn the barrel around? So I'm going to try that. Right. Now I'm really running out of battery. Ah. Oh my goodness. Please let me get this. Maybe I drilled the holes deep enough that now I can screw it in a little bit by hand. We'll see. All right, I got the screwdriver. I don't know how I screwed the eyelet in. It did split the wood, but I got it in. I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark, living in a powder keg and giving off spark. I really need this to work. I really need this to work. Okay, I'm just gonna try these longer screws again. Even though I know I can't get them all the way in, at least it held this up. I did have a plant hanging off of it. Until I can figure it out. I just have no more twists left in me. All right, you're just gonna have to stay that way for now. Okay, these are the coconut fiber mats I mentioned that I found at the 99-cent store. They come in a 3-pack. I got 2 packs, but someone had mentioned on one of my videos about setting some stuff out actually that's meant for the blue jays to get, and they've been getting my basket again. So when I saw these, I'm like, ooh, I'll get them. So now I just need to find a spot, probably right around where they've been picking on my basket, and let them have these as a treat. Woohoo! So let me show you what I ended up doing with the hook. Well, actually I ended up not being able to do anything with it, but I was clamping the netting to the pole because I wanted to move the pole out a little bit, which I did. So I just clamped this down with it so it's flush, so I can hang my basket back. Yay! So yeah, they've been tearing up this basket. All right, I got the little fibers, put them in that cute little basket, set them on top of an upside down planter. So we'll see if they come and get delight. Their garden delight. We have a hummingbird. So this is what this area looks like now in October. Here's a few snapshots of what the garden looks like now in October 2023. Stay tuned. There's more Frugal Gardener coming right up.